The A-List.
Welcome back to the A-List podcast with Allison and Alex. I'm Allison, he's Alex.
And we're so excited because it has been a while since we've had a guest on this podcast.
Has.
Actually, maybe almost a year. Because I think the last time was Angela filling in for you.
Yeah.
And we were wearing our Six Flags sweatshirts. But I digress. We haven't had a guest in a long time, and it brings me a tremendous amount of joy to be here today, joined by my life partner, Dylan. Where did we land on saying your last name?
He said yeah.
It's totally fine.
What about your social security number?
We can rearrange the numbers, let them try and piece them together.
Don't do that.
What about just the last four?
No, stop.
Okay, but I do want to say this because really quick,
You almost did it.
Dylan, you don't know this, and this is really funny, but it's something that Alice and I have in common, and I guess it's just because we're both from the same place. The first 5 numbers of our social security number are identical.
Yeah. Weird.
It is
We're born-
because you guys were born in the same place around the same time, right?
Within
It must be
a
because we're a
month
month
of each
apart
other, yeah.
in the same kind of area.
Yeah. That's really cool.
Well, thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you
Dylan.
for being here today. What's that from?
Thank you for being here today.
Princess Diaries.
Anyway, Dylan, you guys know Dylan from most recently seeing him in things that we've been talking about and posting from Gay and Trying.
Gay and Trying.
Gays trying things.
You're going to have to hold that mic right up to your mouth.
Oh, right here?
Yep.
Cool. Oh my God, what is
How are you doing today?
Yeah, Dill.
I'm good. It is it's that time of year, It's like the weather is weathering and it's dark at 2 p.m. and we're all just trying to make it through. I don't know how we did it before vitamin D supplements, you know what I mean?
I mean, truly, especially these gray days.
It's crazy.
How are we getting by?
I don't even know. I can't even tell you.
Do you get seasonal affective disorder?
Absolutely.
I don't think I do.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like it feels like there's always so much going on at this time of year because
yeah, it's fun.
And it's fun, but it's also stressful and there's like a million things happening and things are changing and people are leaving and I don't know, it's like I think the reason the SADs happen so much is because it's like a break in your routine.
Big time. Well, and the sun going down sooner does really.
I do get tired, but I don't think I'm sad.
What gets me is this is standard time.
Correct.
Like, this is how it would be if we... I mean,
Didn't have daylight
granted,
savings.
the daylight is still longer because of the sun and science. But, like, it's still, like, funny that, like, this would be standard. Like, it would be worse if we didn't have daylight savings.
That's true.
That is.
I do love the weather right now. It has been 60 in the 60-degree range for the past 3 days, and I have really been happy about that.
I'm like willing to argue it's been a little lower than the 60s. It's like,
well, this leads me into one of my next questions is where are you from?
That is such a funny question.
Wow,
to
what
ask.
a very complicated question.
Oh, really?
It's usually people like do this one as an icebreaker, but like I don't know, I moved like I think 27 times before I turned 18.
Ah, okay.
So it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know where to answer that from. I grew up a lot in Reno, Nevada. I lived a lot there. And then I would say I lived in Huntington Beach for probably the most amount of time after Reno. And now I'm in LA.
He also says he's Canadian.
I did. I lived in Canada for the first 4 years of my life.
Were you born there?
I adjacently.
Okay. All right, kids.
Also, our sons are meeting for the first
and they're
time.
fighting.
It's so
Well, no,
it's
Stanley
so
is like,
exciting.
am I dominant?
You're
He's usually
okay.
the sissy.
You're okay.
Okay, well, I only asked that because I guess spending a lot of time in Nevada and here means that you spent less time in the actual winter months and like cold, that you would not like the cold as much as I do.
What's Indiana like?
Cold.
Cold.
Like how cold?
Snow.
Because it snows in Reno.
But does it stick?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Big ski town.
Oh.
All right, I didn't know that. Yeah, we have snow from probably November through March.
Yeah.
Ours, we let way less snow. We get snow probably like, I want to say
January?
sticks December through
okay.
like February.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
do you like it?
I love the snow. It's actually my favorite. And I lived in Canada for 4 years in Alberta. It snows there, like super great. I love the snow. There's nothing like a blanket of white snow on top of a mountain.
You know, nothing like a blanket of white.
Well, to carry your seasonal depression.
I asked my sister, we talked this morning about me going home next week, and I asked if she thought it was going to snow, and she said no, and I was sad about that.
Well, Allison, it's a little early with, climate change and all. We don't really get snow till the end of December.
I just thought maybe,
Yeah. How was your week?
Good. My boyfriend's birthday was this week, and so
did you take him to do that experience?
Nope.
Sorry if you're watching this.
Yeah, what the heck?
He told me that he did not want to do anything for his
That was
birthday.
so cool, though.
I know, it was really fun. For context, by the way, I wanted to take him. There was this really cool thing in LA right now, and it travels, but it's called Science and Sip, and you basically get drunk and you do science experiments. Like I'm talking like middle school, high school science experiments. And I was so excited about it.
Bunsen burner? Wait.
Bunsen
burner?
A lot of things there. I don't even know what they all are.
Yeah, it looked really fun.
Looked really fun. I still want to do it, by the way.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there. So maybe you'll see it on Gay and Trying.
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah, you guys should. How long is it here?
I don't think it has an end date.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just like a thing.
Rewind, though, because I didn't know you were in a relation.
Yeah.
Where did you meet?
Tinder. We met on Tinder. So sweet. He super liked me.
Ooh, work.
And said, you're the type of person that I would feel. He said, you're the type of person that I would be honored to hold hands with and walk down the street in public with. Like, he's like, essentially,
cutie.
like, I want to be seen with you. Like, I want to show you off. And my response was, oh, you're really trying, aren't you?
You weren't like, aw.
No, inside you were melting, but you were like, I can't show that.
I was like, oh, that's like the
Hard to
nicest
get.
thing ever. And then I was like,
Oh, my God. Well.
He's a lovely man. He filmed a segment for us.
Oh,
he
cute.
did. 6 years later, look at us now.
Yeah.
Love that. We're going to get into Gay and Trying, but not yet. I want to know your guys' first impressions of each other.
Well, I told my first impression on the first episode of Gay and Trying, but I'll tell it here.
Please.
So I was hired to cam up for a Lucy Hale press thing for Dylan.
F, Marry, Kill.
Sorry, F, Marry, Kill. BuzzFeed Studios. I don't know. Dylan was in charge of this press day. And you were new at the company.
Yeah, brand new.
I was going to say, it was like the first time I ever saw
It's literally like 6 weeks in.
So just for you guys, so you know, when you go to BuzzFeed as a guest or like as a freelancer at that time, like I was, you sign in, you get a badge that's like a sticker. And I went in with my badge and I was wearing these exact pants.
Whoa.
And when I'm like running cam, I'm taking my jacket on and off a lot because sometimes it gets sweaty. And so I put my name tag on my pants. I walk in, I see Dylan. I immediately assume Dylan is part of Lucy Hale's team with the way this man is walking around the stages like
You own the place.
a seasoned pro. Yeah.
Well, it's not my first time on a shoot, you know? Like, I was in charge of the shoot for a reason.
Been doing this for 20 years energy. Yeah. This is a compliment, Dylan.
Oh, good.
And
yeah, it's whatever.
I get checked in with the DP, whatever. We're chilling. Dylan walks. I see him coming at me from down the hall. He is walking towards me in his little maroon collared shirt and walks directly up to me, looks down at my crotch and goes, I think it's so funny when people put their name tags on their pants because you're forced to look down at their crotch. Hi, I'm Dylan. And that, as they say, the rest is history.
He just needed you to know where he was
looking. Like, for context, it's funny. It's interesting.
Full transparency. Thought it was funny.
Well, so my first impression of Alex was he would always walk in. He would take the elevator up one floor because he's lazy.
First impression?
Correct.
Yeah, she's saying first impression. What do you mean? That was we met each other in that moment. I never took the elevator.
Yeah, you would.
So what
have
Alex
the same...
doesn't know
he
is
observed you from afar.
That I had met Alex. I hadn't met you. Like, we hadn't talked, but I had observed you from afar for a while and made some snap judgments. So basically,
he said that man is gay.
Exactly. By the way, is it normal that I'm so loud?
It's fine.
It's fine. He can. Hey, Milo.
Milo. We gotta shut that down, bro.
He can.
Although
he can
you are
bring
talking
you down a
louder
little.
now. Yeah, and I should do that. Since you're not looking at your levels. And you seem more comfortable now. Okay.
So I had noticed Alex from afar, and I was like, oh, hot gay man, gonna be horrible. Just like very mean person.
Like he's too pretty, he's gonna be awful.
Literally, I was like, he is so
fair.
pretty, he's gonna be horrible. For context, most pretty gay men are.
True.
Sorry, if you're a gay man that's watching right now and you don't think that you're awful, odds are you probably are.
Dang.
Or you're not pretty, is that what you're saying?
You know what? I think our listeners are the exceptions.
Agreed. Anybody that listens to this podcast is for sure the exception, but there are a lot. Look, I'm not going to say that every gay man that is attractive is horrible, but there are several of them that just, there's a stereotype. There's a certain demographic,
And a stereotype
especially
for a reason.
Well, and we work in West Hollywood, right? So there's there is a stereotype, there is an expectation with gay men that are just so, and like I'm talking like pretty.
Yeah, models.
Correct.
Or boy band members.
Or boy band members of multiple boy bands.
No, same band, different names.
Different names.
Or men that have their own podcasts.
Yeah.
I mean, a co-host.
What does that sound?
The air conditioner. Don't worry about it. It's keeping us cool.
Yeah, just ignore it.
Great. So, basically, I was like, oh, I'm never gonna talk to that man ever.
Whoa.
Ever, because I was like, I'm gonna get made fun of. Like it's gonna be shitty.
Also, I've never heard this story.
Yeah, no, you haven't. And yeah, that was my first impression. And then and then you were cam hopping on my shoot, and I saw you in the morning. I was like, okay, I have to talk to him because he's cam hopping on my shoot. And the thing about me is I have my guard very, very high up with men like that. And so that was like my first thing that I said, because I was like, it kind of, in a way, is like a little assertive.
It is.
But still like playful enough.
Yeah.
I would agree.
But then Alex was like genuinely the fucking nicest person I'd ever met in my life. And I was like, oh, I'm going to put my guard way down.
Yeah.
And look at us
He's
now.
disarming like that. Was he wearing a hat or a man bun
No.
at the time? Oh, I was going to say, because those also make him more intimidating.
No.
Was this February? Was this February?
It was it was on October 31st, 2024.
Oh my God, that's right. Yeah,
My
so
gosh,
my hair wasn't long enough
the
yet.
exact date.
No. It was on November 1st, 2024. And I know that because everybody else got to go out on Halloween and I had to be up at 3 in the morning.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
To be up at
Easy date to
3
remember.
in the morning to meet her.
And then we went out for Poke Bowls.
We did.
Maybe like a month
Pokemon.
later.
Maybe a month later. And he was 35 minutes late.
Can I tell you why? First we picked the Pokestop. Is that what it was? The one that's in NoHo West.
Yeah.
Is it Pokestop?
I don't know.
Whatever it is. We picked the location on Sunset. And then he said, actually, can we go to this location? I said, sure. Then when I left the office that day, I clicked on the maps and it took me to the one on Sunset.
Yeah.
So I was there like 15 minutes early and I was sitting out and I was like, then it was time. And I was like, he hasn't texted. And then I looked at the text messages and realized I went to the wrong fucking one. I think I called you.
You did what I did when I went to the wrong High Tops. That was really
Except
tough.
you went home. I drove then to K-Town to still meet up with him. He was tossing a ball in this busy ass, like the parking lot wasn't busy, but the streets were busy as fuck. And he's just throwing a ball with Milo in the parking lot.
You just got a lot of trust in him?
Okay.
I do trust my dog. It was the parking lot, for context, was not busy, but the streets that the parking lot was on were very busy.
Like the ball got away from him at one point and was rolling towards an oncoming bus.
Right, and he was chasing after it, and that was very stressful moment.
It was, but he did listen. He said
he did.
Right, good boy.
Because I do stern voice.
Yeah, you have to.
You do stern voice with your dog. Your dog listens. If your dog doesn't listen to stern voice,
You're a
train
bad
your dog.
parent.
Yeah, you gotta train your dog.
Come on now.
Allie's a great dog mom. She gets it.
Yeah, although Macy wasn't the best off leash. So
Yeah, you couldn't count on her.
No, you couldn't.
She wasn't the best on leash either.
She would just eat hot dogs.
This is just to say this girl insatiable to appetite. Like her dog, cute as fuck, will put anything in that
If you
mouth.
weren't looking, she would down a whole hot dog bun.
I babysat her one time before I learned this about her. We're walking through my neighborhood and she gets really excited by a smell and I just kind of like let her go into a bush. I hear a noise. I pull her out. An entire hot dog bun. She's trying to like guzzle down her throat before I can pull it out.
Well, and if you know anything about hot dog buns, that shit gets stale really quick.
Yeah.
And it was kind of
I'm sure
crunchy.
it had
That's
been
what I'm
sitting
saying.
out
She's like,
forever. Like she knew you were going to take it away, so
Yeah.
she was trying to get it
And
down.
that's
I
what
don't
wasn't
know
lazy.
why.
How
like,
big is your dog?
she was a little Pomeranian.
Oh my god!
let me show you a little.
It's as big as her.
You know that she has passed?
Oh.
Because you were talking in current context.
I liked it.
You know what's so funny is, for context, I did just find out about this right before we started shooting the pod.
Right.
Yeah.
And I just
Forgot
this.
that fact.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
So, oh my god, the little necklace. That's
I know.
crazy.
Is it the pearls?
It's the
Yes, I loved
pearls.
dressing Macy up.
This is what. Okay, I'm not going to say something morbid.
This was near the end.
No, I was going to say this is what we used as her obituary.
Oh, it was, yeah.
All right, I have to laugh because then I'll
Did you
cry.
have
if not.
you had a funeral?
No, we just had some. We talked about
No,
memories.
we
and,
just
you know, her
memorialized
announcement.
her.
Got
Yeah,
it,
her
got it,
announcement,
got it.
if you will. Okay, well, we gave our audience a lot of gay and trying promo, and hopefully everyone went out and watched. But I thought maybe we could do a little convo about maybe some BTS that maybe something funny that happened that you didn't show, maybe some BTS that is just like a little tidbit.
Hey, we're thinking of the exact same moment. I'll
Well-
tell you that right
we are.
now. Milo,
Not the tripods.
P.S. What was the fisherman's name again?
Lorenzo.
fish
Big
daddy.
fan.
Do you
I
see?
think he is. I was.
People were mad that we weren't tagging him in the clips.
There was one man that got
Oh my
very
god!
upset.
Like yeah, he was so funny. I had a
This
great time.
man's private on Instagram.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
sitting there going, he probably doesn't want all of
No.
the
Yeah.
attention.
But he was
business got the
performing.
shout
He
out.
was
Yeah.
giving
Oh,
it.
he was
And we
great.
Yeah.
kept shouting out the business. We were talking about the business so much. We love Lil Guppy's fishing adventures.
We
Yes, we do,
love-
little guppies. Fishing adventures.
Lil Guppies for the win.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's this? You guys had a moment. What
Um,
is the thing you're thinking
Actually,
about?
I don't know what he's thinking about.
Yes, you absolutely know what I'm thinking about. For context, the whole thing is like, I'm so bad at everyday tasks, like so bad at them. It's criminal.
Yeah.
And Alex is really good at them. And in the fishing episode, when I was busy catching the fish, Alex,
Oh,
yeah,
this didn't
Alex-
air, which I was kind of surprised
I
about.
know, because we didn't. We were focused on. For context, we were focused on the actual catching
Winning
of the
of the
fish,
fish.
as we should have. In the time, Alex, he tried to alert very beautiful fish
tried.
daddy Lorenzo
Fish.
that if he followed Lorenzo's instructions and left the fishing pole on the boat, that the fishing wire, which was 80 feet in the water,
Yeah.
was going to start to tangle around the engine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it did. And so Alex broke the boat.
Like we had to. That was done. Like we were lucky that we got.
Like
that
we
Dylan
wanted
caught
to
that
get
fish,
a
and then
couple
we
more
got
fish.
we got the good footage because it was done. We couldn't.
So
use
while
the
you
motor
were
anymore.
catching it, the motor was completely.
It like got.
It was
up.
like so Lorenzo jumped into action when this happened and became like so serious. And I had my own pole, and then he handed me his pole and said, "Hold this, don't move." And I see the boat moving and seeing that my line and his line are going towards the
Oh,
motor.
no.
And I was like, "Hey, like if you watch, you hear me politely a couple times try to like be like." Hey, Lorenzo. Okay, but and then
I
it
didn't
wasn't
catch
happening.
this when
he
I
was
saw it.
basically like, "Shut the fuck up."
He literally.
He was so concentrated on telling
but
Dylan what
not,
to do.
Yeah, and not in a dicky way.
No,
more in the way of like
it was
he,
serious.
he
was
knew the
stoked.
assignment.
He was
Yeah.
like, because we can tell this, right? How like
You have,
We were
you
not-
going to edit this. So I
true,
don't know where.
we were having terrible luck, and he was
Oh.
prepared to buy a fish
Mm-hmm.
from his buddy on the lake and make it stage it as though we caught it. Like
Yeah.
that was what we were about to resort to, and then Dylan actually caught a fish.
Yeah.
And I got both lines. Like I see them going out of the poles right when Dylan's catching, like he's when Lorenzo's netting the fish. And I was like, well, I'm not going to be like, okay, hold on,
Yeah.
guys. So truly, like once everything calmed down, Lorenzo was like, yeah, we're done. That's about it. I'm going to have to spend some time
Oh no.
taking all this line out
Because
of
he
the motor.
goes out on like 3 tours
3
a
trips
day.
a day, yeah.
And we were his first tour, and
we
so
were late.
and we were late, so we had another tour he had to go on after.
Yeah.
It was a mess.
Was he mad or was he?
No, he was so chill about everything.
Yeah,
Really,
he
truly the
he
greatest.
gets it.
Well,
I
you
was
had
like-
another boat, right? So did you?
So his boat had 2 motors, and there's one that was able to get us back, and the one that I ruined is the one that you use to catch fish. It's got the sonar in it. It moves the boat without using the main motor, so it's quiet. Mm-hmm. So it was like we could just drive somewhere.
Got it. So I thought you meant you were just like
stranded.
In there.
Had we been stranded, Karina and Emma would have rescued us in their tiny little tin.
Yeah, it would have been actually kind of funny if that had happened and you had to like
be towed in.
Yeah.
Like we really failed.
I think it would have made better content. Probably. But I'm glad.
No, I thought it was great. I had a great time watching it.
At the offices, there's like TVs everywhere, and they're always like looping BuzzFeed content. And they finally added Gay and Trying to it, and they put the fishing episode in there. So we're playing throughout the office.
Nice.
Every like 40 minutes, see it come through.
Which is like, by the way, like, because I don't work on the video side. I do stuff with the video side, but like I'll have clients or people come into the office and like be coming to like meet me, or like I'll be joining a meeting and they have to like walk past this like, fishing video.
And they're just like, what?
Exactly. Which is it's like I don't love that.
You're also sometimes popping up in the food, the cocoa butter videos.
We've done some things.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. Is it just the fishing one? They didn't add like all of them?
They'll probably cycle it in. They like make these like cuts that they change like every couple weeks.
Yeah.
So I think the Halloween episode was in there.
It was. Point. You're absolutely right. It totally was.
I need you to know that the moment I got touched by a cockroach in the way that you did and putting it in your pocket, I actually would have punched someone.
Did you go through 17th door?
No, I know.
No, she's saying had she been in
if I would, like that would have been a breaking point for me. I would have been fine with the holding my breath, the whatever.
Tarantulas?
No. The bugs, tarantulas, spiders, whatever. That's where I would be like, literally.
He was so dissociated by then.
I was done.
He was not even like.
I wouldn't have been able to do it. Everything else, fine. Whatever.
Yeah, the cockroaches were a journey. I don't know. I at that point I genuinely like so many people reached out were like, well, you obviously knew. I had no idea what was going on.
No, he didn't. And
how'd you get it out? Did you take it out?
I feel like he
I don't know where.
I
think he probably pulled it out. I have no idea where the cockroach
But like it was a complicated run of emotions in that room because you were seeing actual like so the cockroaches that they were like using, they had painted their shells. So they were like glowing.
So they could see them.
Yeah. But there were some that were like smushed. So there was like.
No.
It was a little like,
accidents
they're like.
happen.
Right. They're like actually killing them sometimes. And it's like a cockroach.
Maybe
they don't
if one's
care,
just running across the floor, it accidentally
correct. And that was happening. They were running everywhere.
No, for real. Like I would have been like, I'm done.
Well, the best thing that came out of that was we went viral on TikTok, Instagram, and then again on Instagram with Lad Bible.
Yeah. And so many people thought I was a lady, for real. And that's the worst part is I'm like, oh, yeah, like, you know, people were like, it was so funny because some of the comments were like, oh, that fat fucking ugly bitch. And then everyone else in the comments were like, what the fuck is wrong with you? She's not even that ugly. And then it was like,
okay,
other comments that were like, that's not a woman. And like it just got me every time. Because I was reading through the comments for like, you know, weeks. Yeah. There was weeks worth of comments that were coming in. And I just it was like people arguing over like whether or not I was ugly.
Yeah.
But as
definitely a woman.
I get that.
You did not get that. You were so pretty.
I do get hate comments quite a lot.
I mean, I wish I was surprised.
I do. Thank you for that. But I do get. So I was going to ask how you're doing with the comments.
I mean, look, like I think a lot of them are so funny. My favorite.
You were stressed for a couple of days.
There were a couple of days that I was like, this is a lot. Yeah. But my favorite was just somebody commented a picture of a honey baked ham.
Oh, you did say that.
And that the creativity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it's art of its own.
Yeah.
And you kind of just have to respect it.
No, it's fucked is what it is. Yeah, actually.
It does make me laugh because like if you flipped it,
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like imagine if like you posted a TikTok and I just posted like a picture of a green bean. Like that would be crazy.
Yeah.
It's so funny that people do think that they have the agency to kind of like
Yeah.
You know, but if you flip it, I don't know. You kind of have to entertain it because if you don't entertain it, like what am I going to do? You know?
I do think like it getting on Lad Bible and places like that, it did reach a different side of the internet than I'm usually a part of, even though I do still get hate comments from on TikTok or on
Like people
YouTube.
that randomly end up seeing your video that are not
but
in
I
your
do
audience.
think like getting on Lad Bible is like a different demographic.
It opened up for a whole...
Yeah.
Well,
so I do feel you, and people are annoying.
Something, by the way, Allison, that you don't know is I was watching your videos when I was like really coming into my own as like a person.
Wow.
And so it is actually really fun because now that we've like, you know, become friends and done that whole thing, it's like you really were like the person that for a lot of people, I think it's like, hey, you can be a bigger person, but also be healthy.
Yeah.
And also like celebrate yourself and not be, you know, ashamed to put yourself out there. And like that really is, it's so inspiring when you're, you know, growing up and you have people like that, which like we can talk about the Ozempic craze all day. Like it feels like there's people now that like Amy Schumer and Lizzo that were those icons that are getting all of these allegations. Even like when it's Lizzo's case, like she has said, I'm not on Ozempic. I'm just like healthy.
Yeah.
You know, but it's...
You can't... No one will accept that anymore.
No.
It's just like, yeah, because they have to undermine even when somebody actually gets their eating disorder under control. Not saying that any of these celebrities have eating disorders. I'm just saying, like, in my case, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can get yourself under control or work really hard to accomplish something, and somebody has to undermine it in some sort of way.
Yeah.
Yeah. No matter what you do, someone's going to say it. Whether you're on Ozempic, whether you're not, whether you love your body the way it is, or whether you want to get to be in a smaller body, like no matter what it is, like there's always going to be a comment that is bad.
By the way, hot take. Anybody that hates anybody for being on Ozempic wishes they could be on Ozempic.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Well, it is also that age-old thing that's like people who hate people in bigger bodies. It's like you want us... You're like, you're telling me to go to the gym, but then when I'm at the gym, you're...
taking up too much space at the gym.
Yeah, or you're like making fun of me for the way I'm doing it or the way I look or whatever. And it's like, well, like, what do you want from me then? Like, what do you want?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's a whole thing. But I do appreciate you saying those nice things.
I didn't know that he's known you. I'm sorry. I should have... I didn't know we had a fan coming.
Okay, let's... yeah, it's great. Alex, what commentary do you have to add?
Yeah, tell us what you think about.
I have nothing to say and only support and love to give. I was not necessarily a fan of the Fitness Marshal, if that's what you're asking.
Oh, so you hated us?
Yep.
You didn't know?
I was just not. I wasn't aware. Yeah. I'm sorry.
It's kind of crazy. We're really famous. I'm just kidding.
I know. You just hit 7 million followers.
That's amazing.
Thanks, Kayla. I mean, it's the Fitness Marshal channel. It's not me. If I had
you're
7
definitely
million,
not in any of the videos.
Just saying, if I had 7 million,
Don't you have
there'd
half?
be signs.
You have half.
Huh? What?
Don't you have half a mil?
Oh, I thought you meant half of 7 million. I was
like,
what?
Also thought
half a mil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
and she's grateful for all of you.
I am.
Thank you for
love
watching
so
this
much.
podcast.
Yeah, there would still be signs. I see that Apple Watch.
Yeah.
1% battery. Okay, speaking of signs.
Oh.
No, that's not a good segue.
I love her. She's really trying with the segue.
I'm like,
I saw you were at Wicked last. You saw Wicked last night, I need to know without spoilers. Even though I know the story and he knows the story, and probably a lot of people do.
Okay, but wait.
What?
Before we get into Wicked, I wanted to ask him: have you seen Moulin Rouge? Musical?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so she just saw it.
I saw it on.
We talked about it
Friday.
in the last episode, but I'm curious to hear his opinion.
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
Because her opinion is very specific. Not bad.
I think that Moulin Rouge is the worst musical I've ever seen in my life.
She walked away from. She was nicer than that.
Yeah.
My boyfriend took me to see Moulin Rouge for my birthday, and this was like mid 2021, right?
Well, are you not seeing it? With your tickets?
No, I didn't renew my
you didn't?
Pantages pass this year.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't. I didn't like any of the shows. Like not enough to like get a season ticket.
Yeah,
like you can rush, you can get lottery tickets, you can buy tickets one at a time. Like really, the only reason you get a season pass is if you want the same
3 or
seats.
more shows.
Oh,
Or if you want the same seats. You still pay your normal ticket price.
Oh,
like,
but
you're
guaranteed the
There's
spot.
You're just guaranteed the spot and the performance time. So, and then also the pre-access to the extra shows. So like,
and you can resell, right?
And you can resell your tickets. Exactly. So my boyfriend took me to go see Moulin Rouge in July of 2021 for my birthday. at the Pantages, and this was still during COVID times, and so masks on, and he was going through a very emotional time in his life, and so we go see Moulin Rouge, and for context, if you don't know about Moulin Rouge, it's a jukebox musical, and I do like. I'm not gonna say I don't like jukebox musicals, like Mamma Mia
Juliet.
and Juliet is. But
so good.
It's good, you guys. It's good, but it's of the better jukebox musicals.
Okay.
But I do think that jukebox musicals are a lower tier of Broadway musical for me. Mamma Mia is the only exception, but that is because I knew Mamma Mia before I knew ABBA.
Oh wow, okay.
So the songs to me felt like
new, yeah,
and they were really well integrated into the story of the musical. Moulin Rouge, they're not well integrated into the story of the musical.
That's exactly what she was saying.
It really took me out of it. Yeah.
I'm so grateful for you. It's so, and so at the end, like they're singing this, like the big, like sad, like moment ballad it's Rolling in the Deep, right?
Yeah.
Or it's like Set Fire to the Rain. It's some shit, or it's Firework. Like it
is an Adele song.
It's an Adele song.
Yeah.
I think it's Rolling in the Deep, and they're like the big, like, you know, the I Want song, which if you know musicals, like your typical I Want songs are going to be like How Far I'll Go from Moana, or
Defying Gravity.
Defying Gravity is Elphaba's I Want song. Her I Want song is Firework by Katy Perry. And so anyways, it's like this big, it's like the moment where like the very end, it's the big emotional payoff. And what's the song that happens?
There's 1 million songs. I don't know.
It's a bad song. It's
Is
like
it
the equivalent of like, you know, when like I don't want to spoil.
No, you can. I've seen it.
Like
but I don't
when he's
remember what it
dying
is.
or she's dying or something, and she's like leaning over to him, and she's like singing a song. What is that song? We might have to Google it.
Yeah, let's Google it.
Okay, so this says at the end of Moulin Rouge, Christian sings Your Song reprised to Satine, which includes elements of Your Song, Come What May, and Heroes. We could be heroes. Is that it?
It doesn't feel right. What's the song before that?
No, there's no one here, Bubba.
All the songs in Moulin Rouge, the musical. Thank you, New York Theater Guide. Reject all. I don't even know. Let's go to the end.
More.
The finale, Come What May. Through the moment of ultimate happiness is short-lived, Christian resolves to write down his and Satine's love story so the memory he will never die.
Before that?
Your Song, Crazy.
Oh, it's
Crazy,
totally
Roxanne, Crazy,
and Rolling in the Deep.
and Rolling in the Deep.
Okay. So at the very end, it's like big emotional moment, right? And it's set to Gnarly, or that's wrong. It's set to Crazy by Gnarls Barkley.
Yeah.
And I look over and like the girl 3 rows ahead of us is in tears.
No.
And my boyfriend is like in a mask, like
Also crying?
and I'm like, oh my fucking God, he's crying.
I have to break up with
I
him.
was like, what, am I the only one in this entire audience that thinks that this is just absolutely horrendous? And then I like, you know, he's going through a really emotional time in his life. I look at him, I'm like, are you okay? Like, we can leave. Like, if you
trying
if
to
you
leave.
if you need to leave, we can go. Which makes him start to have the reaction he was having harder. He was laughing his fucking ass off because it was so bad. And the girl in front of us was sobbing, like in full hysterics. And he was like, what is going on?
Oh.
You're like, wow.
I had never
do love
felt
you.
more connected to him than I have in that moment. It was
Wow.
so
That's so
beautiful. Shared hatred.
What I said last week was that I thought that the actors like in this production, phenomenal voices, like had the best time listening to them, especially Satine, and the dancing was really fun, and like loved the choreography, loved the dancing, all of that. It was literally just the song choices that it's so millennial, and like I love a millennial song, but it's kind of all the worst millennial songs.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like everybody did their job. The director directed the hell out of it. The production design's amazing. The set design's amazing.
Oh my God,
so much budget.
gorgeous. Yeah,
It was amazing.
She comes down.
yeah, like the sets were everything.
And then it's like all of these things. You're like, wow, I'm in for such a treat.
Yeah.
Firework by Katy Perry.
For
And
the opening number, you're like, hell yeah, because it is the
Diamonds are a girl's best friend?
No, it's Moulin Rouge.
Oh, right.
And they're dancing and they're sexy and they're like asses are out and it's like, yeah. Which by the way, the real Moulin
I was
Rouge
gonna say, you've been to the real one.
boobies are out. So
Real boobies
real boobies.
with nipple tassels.
But famously, I have said the male dancers in the actual Moulin Rouge were not good.
Famously,
But the male dancers
she said this famously.
But the male dancers in the touring production were great.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's rough. It's a rough time. Moulin Rouge, I literally is the show that my boyfriend and I have said we will never see again.
Okay, well,
Have to drag us there.
It wasn't my favorite.
it is my bestie Megan's favorite show.
And opinions are wrong.
She went the first time she saw it, she hated it. She was like, "That is awful." Then she won tickets in the lottery. She's like, "I'll go again." Now it's JoJo.
Which, like, seeing JoJo is
In
the greatest
LA?
thing.
No. She's in New York.
On Broadway.
Yeah.
And then it changed something for her.
My
and
real
now
question
she's
is,
obsessed.
why would you enter the lottery? And then,
Oh,
by
because
the way,
she's just obsessed with theater. She'll go to.
just
She goes
anything.
to all of them all the time.
I guess, but you're like entering the lottery. You pay for the ticket. Like a lot of steps for the lottery.
Yeah.
But it's all in an app.
It's on
True.
a website.
Well, no, hers is on an app. Today
Amazing.
Tips or something.
Yeah, I love Today Tips.
I remember the days of having to actually go to the TKTS booth
Yep.
in New York City, stand in line to get the day of tickets.
Wow.
It was a whole thing.
By the way, you still do that. I did that. I saw.
really?
That's how I saw Mary.
Mary?
Mary Happy Ending. Maybe Happy. That's how I saw Maybe Happy Ending when I was in New York this last time.
Yeah.
Incredible, by the way.
I don't know anything about
I
that.
don't
It's
either.
it's about Darren Criss originated the role on Broadway, and it's
he
about
won Tony for this.
Mhm.
Yes.
And it's about these like former like they're basically like the robotic helpers, but when they become older and can't do their job and they get the owners get an upgrade, these robots are basically sentient, and so they go and live in this like hotel. And they all get their little individual room, and they have their chargers, and they do their things. And like when they break, they get new parts. But what happens when the robots break down and there are no parts left?
Oh,
And
that's so sad.
it's about this Darren Criss character, and he's there, and he is super secluded. He doesn't leave his room. And then one day he gets a knock at the door. It's his across the hall neighbor, beautiful woman, robot, and the woman robot goes, "My charger broke. I don't have a charger. I can't get a new one. Can I please use yours?" And a love story is born.
Oh, do they talk like robots?
Yeah.
I don't have.
They talk, they sing, and it's from South Korea. The musical's from South Korea, so it's very poppy, very great. Like the set design's amazing. It's quite beautiful.
Maybe happy ending.
Maybe happy ending.
Cute.
Yeah, when we talked about the Tonys and I read that description, I really didn't get all
right,
of that from
yeah.
the description, and that does sound better than I feel as the few sentence plot.
It's
you read.
it's
They
gonna be
gave us.
touring.
Oh,
They
cool.
announced a tour,
Hell yeah.
Um,
You know
it
what?
wa-
Hell yeah.
but it did have some
You know what?
controversy
Hell yeah.
recently.
Why?
Because Darren Criss left and they were it's very, mind you, came from South Korea. Very like it's a show. And Asian people in general do not have a lot of representation on Broadway.
Oh yeah.
And
Lea Salonga is the only one.
exactly.
I'm just kidding. She's not. She's-
But Darren Criss like famously like originated this Asian role, beautiful time, and a lot of Asian actors were like, this is the show that I could actually like be a lead in Broadway. And then he was replaced with Andrew Barth Feldman.
Oh.
And
I don't know that, but is he white?
he's the guy from the movie with Jennifer Lawrence where she basically like starts dating this like 18-year-old
Yes.
to get him to lose his virginity.
Mhm.
That's the 18-year-old Andrew
Got
Barth
it.
Feldman. Incredibly
Incredible singing
talented
voice.
performer, so good, would be great for
Any other role,
98% of the roles on Broadway, but like everyone in the Asian American community was like, this is our one role,
Yeah.
and this now sets a precedent
Right.
Yeah.
that anybody can play it, which the musical, by the way, takes place in South Korea.
Yeah.
Like they're South
Okay,
Korean
yeah.
robots. I get it, but also it's like,
Yeah.
He didn't. Yeah, there's other roles for him. They didn't need to do that.
yeah, it did not.
Okay, I'm sorry I diverted us to musical theater hour.
Well,
Gays.
Back to Wicked. More musical
Gay.
theater.
yeah, Wicked. You went last night. What were your thoughts? Give us some
Did.
inside scoop.
I love Wicked. For context, Wicked, when I was 3 years old, my mom took me to a Barnes & Noble, and she said, you can pick anything you want, and I
You
picked the
chose
Wicked
Grimoire.
soundtrack.
Oh.
I
Love
picked
that.
the Wicked soundtrack. And because that was back when Barnes & Noble had more
Yep.
music. They still do, but you could like go in and
press
like,
the button
press
and
the buttons and listen on the little
Aw,
headphones.
Cute.
Old. And And I bought the Wicked soundtrack. I listened to it every single day. And I feel like this was so many of our stories.
Of course,
right?
yeah.
Like, listened to it every single day, knew every song, word for word. Loved it so much. I sang One Short Day alone at my 4th grade talent show.
I love that that's the one you
One
chose.
short day of all of them. Hell yeah.
Imagine you're like sentimental man. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah.
And so I loved Wicked, and I saw it last year, and like the second the overture played in the movie, I was like in hysterics. Like, it was just that kind of movie. And you know, it's funny, like when I think of Wicked, I really think of Act 1. And that became so clear to me when I sat down in the seat to watch part 2.
Yeah.
And I think they did a great job. Like, they really did.
Do you like the 2 new songs? Because I'm stoked.
Have you heard them?
I heard the clips on the One Wonderful Night, the Wicked One Wonderful Night. They played like 2 clips.
Right.
It's like short.
So here's what I'll say about the new music. The one thing that Wicked Act 2 did not need were 2 more ballads.
Well, but you know why?
Why?
They wanted to get an Oscar nom.
Yeah.
Sure, but I think that they will, but this is also the year of K-pop Demon Hunters.
No, you're right. But I called this when the first one came out. I was like, they're going to put original music in the second one to get an Oscar nom.
Of course.
Yeah.
But like, one of those songs could have been like
the one that Elphaba sings, I thought it sounded like, no, must have just showed us the end build up in the clip.
And that song, by the way, like, you can easily retool it to be like a fun number.
Uh-huh.
And they didn't. And it was very it's
Interesting.
much so her planted singing.
Wow.
And like, can I spoil a little thing? It's not really like
I have a spoiler question I want to ask.
Okay,
so
good.
Sure.
The other thing is, like, you know how they like originate everything from The Wizard of Oz? Like, the
Yep.
whole thing is an origin. So Elphaba's song is No Place Like Home.
Right.
And the context of the song, because the movie will have been out for multiple weeks by the time this airs, right? Can I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is, you know, she's singing, trying to persuade all of the animals not to flee Oz.
Oh, okay.
And that's the context in which the song is she's like, you guys, there's no place like home. This is our home. We all need to stay here.
Okay.
Right? But this is such an iconic thing of Dorothy tapping her feet going, there's no place like home. So during that song, I kept thinking, how is it going to get to Dorothy?
Ah.
How is this message going to get to Dorothy?
Yeah.
I was like, maybe it'll come through the Cowardly Lion, right?
Yeah.
Never does. And I was like, what
Yeah,
a
I get
missed
that.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Like, they have this like really cool moment where like the Cowardly Lion could have overheard it, and then maybe that's his mantra that he says when he gets anxious.
Oh.
And then like
She
Dorothy
picks up on it.
Right. And like maybe that's how that comes to be, and they just never do anything with it. I'm like, you got 80% of the way there.
They're in it, right? Dorothy, Scarecrow, Cowardly Lion, they're all
Well, you know the story.
No, they're in but they're in the movie.
Very
right?
much so like in the musical.
Okay.
Except you do see more of the Tin Man.
Oh, because of who it is?
Because yeah. Like the origin plays out in a really, really, really cool way.
For all of them? I guess Tin Man and Scarecrow, like in a cool way.
There were a couple of directing choices. Like, for example, like during No Good Deed, you see the Fiero getting his shit rocked, right?
Yeah, I was like, don't say it.
But the way that it's shot feels very student film.
Really?
In a way that just took me out a little bit. And like, maybe I'm in the minority there. Maybe you guys won't feel that way, but it was like, they put a filter on it, and it's just like, it doesn't feel epic. It feels like it was very much so shot like this. And like they just didn't have people they wanted to pay. So they just like had extras come in. And it was just like, it was shot a little bizarre. However, the rest of No Good Deed was a masterpiece.
Okay.
So you think part 1 was better, it seems.
I think part 1 is wicked.
Oh.
So I'm of the camp that I didn't think there needed to be 2 movies. I think that it took way too long to get to the point in the first movie. I love it. I think it's beautiful, and like I had a great time watching it. But because I've seen the stage play so many times, and it's like we get the whole story in 2 hours versus only act 1 in 2 hours. More than that. It's like almost 3, right?
Yeah.
I was just like, I would have rather had it be the cadence, but I understand.
Is the second one just as long?
It's like 2 hours and 15.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. It's a good question.
No, I just think you get to the point.
That's what it was. It was
it's like 2.5.
I thought it was 3, and that's why it was so like, what?
It's like 2.5. Because I remember them saying the first movie is the length of the musical, which is 2.5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, it just was like, I feel like we can we can speed it up a little.
They added some cool stuff. Like they did like a lot of the it's really funny. Wicked Part 2 is very much so take down fascism, the movie.
Fun.
And I feel like they fleshed out the arcs more. Like Glinda's arc in Part 2 is very clear. Okay. Whereas I do
That's
feel
nice.
Like,
they do speed it so fast
yeah.
in the musical.
Yeah. I get that.
Because I think she's gonna win the Oscar. Like I really think they're gonna push for Ari to win the Oscar this year. And I could see it happening.
I have a spoiler question I want to ask if you're open to hearing.
Yeah, just
I
spoiler
want to know
alert.
if they who plays Dorothy. Like if it's known, I don't know yet, and I'm so curious if it's someone
Well,
we know.
they've actually said this in the press run. They don't show Dorothy's face.
They never do.
They never show Dorothy's face.
So they left it ambiguous on purpose.
In my mind, I thought that she was going to be such a much bigger part than what we thought. So that's
I thought it was
why
going to be Dove Cameron for sure.
That's crazy.
Really did.
I thought it was going to be. I was really buying into the theory that it was going to be the girl who played Abigail.
Matilda. Oh,
yeah, and Matilda, same girl, Alicia Ware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really buying into that theory, and it could have been. It's definitely she's in the credits for sure. But it's funny during March of the Witch Hunters.
She's in the credits.
I didn't stay for the credits.
Oh, because it's her body playing her.
Somebody there is a body,
but just never show the face.
Never show the face. But there's even a moment in March of the Witch Hunters where you see the four of them standing there, but there's a guy standing so that it's just covering her face.
Clever.
Like they do really make it clear that they're not going to show Dorothy's face.
I kind of wish I was looking forward to that.
What kills me though is it's like, I think if anything, them showing more of Dorothy and humanizing Dorothy, like the movie makes it explicitly clear that...
Oh, they don't want you to think about Dorothy, do they?
No, because here's the problem. And here's what you get, right? The movie becomes explicitly clear that Dorothy is a pawn.
Got it.
Right? And so technically you're like manipulating this 12-year-old girl, 13-year-old girl. And so if you give her personalization, it becomes sad because she's manipulated and she thinks she's a hero, and the whole time she's just really a pawn in the wizard's schemes.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So
that makes
even
sense.
up to the end when, the whole thing plays out with, we all know the ending of The Wizard of Oz. When that happens in the musical, it's like, she comes in, she barrels into the tower. She's like, I did it. And that's not you're the audience member watching through Glinda's POV.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's, it's crazy.
Were you at a screening where there were celebs?
No.
Okay, I was going to say, do you have any celeb sightings that you
No.
had?
Not for Wicked.
Okay. Well, I don't know when I'm going to see it. Probably after Thanksgiving.
Me too.
Well, can we go together?
Yeah, but I don't want to go to that same hot theater we went to last year.
No, we're not going to go there.
That was so hot.
And Josh won't go, so we can...
I have thoughts about that. I really thought in a year he'd change his mind.
No, but he saw the musical, and he thought the musical was better, and he was just like, I'm good.
What made me laugh is I showed it to a friend of mine named Teddy. Teddy didn't know anything about the musical. And it was really funny because he was getting frustrated watching it. He was like, this can't be it. And I was like, Teddy, you have to keep in mind, right? This is part 1, part 2.
Yeah.
So you have a typical 3-act structure. But in this case, you're watching, we're halfway through Wicked part 1. Mm-hmm. And I was like, we're not even in the 2nd act of the musical yet.
Right.
Yeah.
This is all still set up. And we're at one short day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is now when you're pivoting into act 2 of the 3-act structure. But because it's this is what I think was the biggest hindrance in the slowness of the whole thing. And I liked having, 2 parts. I thought it eventized. I really enjoyed it. But I do get your criticisms as well in that it does drag some things out. And I do think that you feel that when you're not as familiar with the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why Josh didn't know anything going into it. So he was a little bit like, what?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. Well, I'm excited to see it. So we'll text you our thoughts when we have group chat.
I really am trying to think if there's anything else that I want to throw in there. I think there's just some I don't know. It's cool. John M. Chu knows how to throw a wedding. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. He did Crazy Rich Asians, right?
Crazy Rich Asians wedding and
that
Glinda's
wedding was wild.
Wow. Did he do that one movie? With the 4. Hello. With the 4 girls and they go to Korea.
Oh no, he didn't do
You
that.
know what I'm talking about?
Joyride.
Joyride. Yeah,
Joyride.
he didn't do Joyride.
I
Loved.
love Joyride.
I cannot wait to see what he does with a Britney Spears biopic.
Is he doing the Britney Spears biopic?
Yes.
Wow.
It's gonna be amazing.
As long as she has some sort of say. I'm so tired of these women getting their stories spoken for, especially from a male
Well, they're
POV.
basing it off her book. He's basing it off. It's like a book.
Okay, then good. Then I hope that she does have
Off of
a
her
say.
memoir?
Memoir,
Okay.
yeah. And who did we see that we talked about this? Oh, Addison Rae is like the early rumors.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I know it can't be.
There's no way.
I'd rather it be Tate, but Tate for the
Does she act?
I can't imagine because
I
she's so
can't
bad.
either.
at
You guys,
it.
they're gonna find somebody good. They're gonna
You're
find
right,
like,
you're right.
like how Julia Garner is Madonna.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, they're
yes.
gonna
I don't
find
think that I
someone.
have a. I don't care.
Maybe it's a no one.
As long as they're
You Find a
good.
no one that has
Okay.
to look.
Look
Get a
at
drag
Michael. Look at Michael's biopic. Like that's his
Totally,
his
yeah.
nephew, and he's no one in
Yeah.
the entertainment community. And look at how amazing he's doing.
queen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like holy shit.
Well, speaking of icons, who are your like celebrity icons? It could be your pop girls, your favorite actresses. Who are
He
your
love-
like
he loves
number
Ariana
ones?
Grande.
I do love Ariana Grande. That's the perfect segue from Wicked. I love Ariana Grande. I think she's amazing. By the way, she did an interview today saying that like the Eternal Sunshine tour is her last hurrah.
I heard that. It was on the Amy Poehler's
Because she
podcast.
wants to act, or she's just like
she said,
is
"I'm never going to
d-
say never, but probably for a long, long, long
I mean,
time."
we all
It's fun.
forget that she had a terrorist attack at her
I know.
Yeah.
concert.
And
like,
she just got attacked again, so she's like, I'm
Right.
done. I'm done with it.
yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, if I were her, like she's just made a crap ton of money on these movies. She will have the tour. I would just like
Well,
chill
didn't she
for
also
like
kind of go on the record and say that she wants to do just more straight acting stuff?
And she is.
And she is.
Mm-hmm.
Fokker-in-Law,
Yeah.
American Horror
American Horror
Story,
Story, yeah.
Uh-huh.
and more.
I don't think it
And
meant
more.
she's like gonna go into hiding. She's just like music will
Yeah,
be
she
on
did.
the.
She did with music. It was just touring.
She'll keep making music. I don't think she'll tour.
No.
I don't think it's a bad thing though because it will create demand.
Yeah, but this tour sold out in 10 seconds. It's not like there's not demand. That's the problem. I wish she would have played SoFi. I was so mad
know.
about it.
Yeah,
It's because there is a sports thing happening. I figured it out.
yeah. It's the World Cup.
World Cup.
Reschedule.
The what? Right?
Not the World Cup.
No, I mean reschedule the
Reschedule the
World Cup.
tour.
Well, I think. Do you think if Katy Perry had waited like 10 years to go on tour, it would go better for her?
No.
I don't think so.
Speaking of
Right.
icons, let's talk not about Katy Perry.
Please, I can't.
She can't.
Please no.
I would like to talk about anybody other than Katy Perry. Love
Thank
you,
God.
babe. Love you, girl. I honestly, Bo and Yang, Matt Rogers, icons.
Yeah, they're fun.
They got their own
Truly.
awards. They created their own award
And
show.
it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. It just kills me. You know, anytime a gay person can make straight people pay for their dreams,
I love that.
well, let's make it happen more.
Amen.
Yeah, they're funny. I like them. I
Love
would like to
them.
go to their next award
Los
show
culturistas.
if you're
Yeah,
listening.
Other icons.
they are.
Yeah, like
And
anything you can think of. Music,
I
art,
know, I'm trying to think.
acting. Are
Do
you
you-
like? Do you like K-pop? Are you
The
like?
thing about Dylan is he just like I think you just like pop culture.
I do.
You go to a lot of shows. You go to a
Mhm.
lot of movies. You see a lot of musicals. You're just in it.
I do. I like them. I like them so much.
Are you not like a stand to like?
He just saw Lorde in Vegas.
I did, and she was so close. It was amazing.
And you saw Demi.
Demi. Oh my God, Demi also so close.
Yeah.
Demi Lovato, I feel like, has earned her right to be back in pop culture
Yeah, she's
for
great.
sure. She honestly, Demi Lovato's behavior lately, icon, and her album so good, no skips.
No, I haven't listened to the whole
Ooh,
thing, and I
I
was like,
haven't either.
oh wow.
It's really
Good.
good.
But
It's
I love
really
her,
good.
and she looks great. She's like,
And she's like the fact that she was Poot Lovato for Halloween.
Yeah,
when a couple
incredible.
of years
She's
ago,
in
like
it.
Yeah,
she
that
was so
destroyed
shitting
her,
on
yeah.
it. Yeah, it's so good.
yeah, I saw her. She was on Trisha Paytas' podcast.
That was literally the next
and
person I was going to bring up.
she
Icon.
was like really leaning into all of the fun people have poked at her, and I
Yep.
thought she'd handled it well.
Yeah, be in on the joke.
Right.
You know what I mean? Be in on the joke. People are making jokes about you because they like you.
Yes.
You know, people would be
Yeah.
mean if they didn't like you.
Yeah.
But Demi Lovato, Trisha Paytas, icon. I love that she's on Broadway. Obsessed with her.
Yep.
Zora Mamdani, icon.
Hell yeah.
Love Zora
I had to think
Mamdani.
for a second.
Icon.
Hillary Duff.
Yeah, actresses.
A little before my time.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
Ooh,
a little
that's
before my
tough
time.
to hear.
It is. Do you see that they're
That's
reselling a
tough.
ticket at the Wiltern for $203,000?
Is it front row?
It's general admission.
No way. That's
The
insane.
the floor is general admission, and this person is reselling for $203,000.
Here's the thing, you guys. If someone's willing to pay for
Someone
it,
is for sure.
let them pay for
I
it.
can't. Ticketmaster just lets that happen.
Because here's the thing.
kind of
That
annoying.
person, like, here's my thing, right? I'll list my, like, let's say I have Ariana Grande tickets. I'll list them, my price, right? I will be going to this
You're
concert.
going to go to the show unless someone pays you
somebody will
$20,000.
pay me $20,000
I
for the
get you.
ticket.
Yeah.
Because then in that case,
You're right.
You
that
know,
person was probably like, I'm going to this, but if someone's going to
Oh,
give
I
me
can be bought.
$206,000.
I can be bought, and mine would be lower than that.
exactly.
That's true.
It
But-
kills me.
Funny. Okay, so she's a little before your time. That's fair.
Actresses.
By the way, I will just let you guys know, I want to see Ariana Grande so badly in LA, like unbearably badly, as by the way does everybody. But
Yeah.
like I'm literally in conversations with the venue to buy a suite
He is.
that's great.
for several
I need you to know
thousands
that
of dollars.
I'm not
with
the
the intention
one-
of getting everyone to get a bunch of
Yeah,
people.
like I'm
to
like, let's
contribute.
15 of us go into the
Yeah.
suite
Okay.
and pay $1,500 a piece, which is not that much money in the grand scheme of things.
If you can
Dylan,
get 15 people,
I'm
1,500.
so cheap. When this is like a thing that I don't splurge on.
Concert. Oh yeah, we talked about this. Concert
$1,500,
tickets.
I can go to Europe.
Well, and that was so I had tickets to go see Taylor Swift's Eras tour,
Mm-hmm.
but my seats were like side stage, like they were very and
Kind
I
of
know
obstructed?
so kind of obstructed. So I listed them on SeatGeek for $2,000 a piece, and somebody bought them.
Mm-hmm.
So because my thought process, right, is I was like,
How much did you get them for?
200,
Wow.
and like my
That's
thought
great.
process was like, you know what, I love Taylor Swift, love her. $4,000 bought me a summer in Europe. I went to
Yeah.
Europe for 2 months. I went to
Yeah.
7 countries and had an experience. Taylor Swift bought me an experience that I will
That is
never be able to get again.
It's a fun way to look at
Yeah.
it. However, I did spend $2,000, and
Actually, you bought my
did I buy your
tickets.
tickets? And now I'm immortalized in the
In the
Eras
movie.
Tour
And you know
movie.
what? I
And maybe the
bought-
documentary.
Amazing.
There's
Oh,
6
yeah.
episodes coming out, and they filmed so much of me and Megan.
I hope it's you.
That would be amazing. Reaction on the pod. But I will say, I saw the Eras Tour movie twice in theaters. I felt like I was there. I felt
Yeah.
like I felt like I was at one of those SoFi shows.
I'm glad that you
Yeah, I'm just not
made
willing
this experience work for
to
you.
pay that much for a concert ticket.
I tried to get
I
her.
don't
was like,
think I
"But
could
is there
pay
an
more
artist?"
than. I mean, again, I guess like maybe
Yeah.
Britney Spears.
Sure.
Would you pay $1,500 to see Michael Jackson? Like if Michael Jackson,
If he came
was
back to
alive,
life?
Well, if he was just alive and he was
like
doing a
alive
show.
for his Eras tour, would you pay $1,500 to see Michael Jackson?
If it was the best seat in the house,
Oh, well, it's
It
not
wouldn't
going to
be.
be.
It would be like 200.
what I'm
Just
like,
to be
saying.
in the room where it happened.
yeah, maybe like 100 level. Like if the stage is here, like 100 level, like right here.
I don't think I. It's tough.
What about the
Maybe,
Beatles?
yeah, maybe,
don't
but
give a
that's tough.
I wouldn't even pay $10 for the
But
Beatles.
like
That's crazy.
realistically,
I know.
people that are alive, I don't think even like BTS or Britney Spears, I don't think I'd pay more than 400.
I completely agree.
No.
Honestly, that like I completely agree. There are a couple of people.
Yeah.
There are a couple of people, but really it's like Ariana Grande. Like that is like my one because she is saying she's not going to tour again.
Sure.
Yeah.
You don't say that when your tour
Unless
is
you
fully
want to
sold
make
out.
sure-
Correct. Like,
Oh, true, yeah.
yeah, because
Unless
even Hillary
it's
Duff was
real.
like, okay, I promise this isn't, these aren't the only shows.
Yeah.
Like, she came out and said
she
that.
was just being modest to make sure that she didn't look dumb.
Yeah, 2,000 seat venues, Hillary Duff. Of course you're selling them out.
Yeah.
But also sometimes they do things like that in order to gauge interest
No,
for a
for sure.
bigger
And that's
tour.
what she's saying. That's
Yeah.
probably what she was doing.
Yeah.
That's what Demi did. The Palladium show sold out so quick, and now look at her arena tour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
I also think like maybe it's just the age I've gotten to, but I also think I was like this probably 5 years ago too, that it's such a to-do to go to a concert. It's like I have to like get dressed and I want to look cute
love
and then
it.
I have to
Plan a
drive an hour
costume,
away and the
outfit.
parking is terrible and the
Costume.
traffic is terrible and I'm just like
yeah.
I am exhausted and then I'm so tired by the time it's over. And then it's another hour to even get out of the parking lot and then another hour drive home. I sound like a very old lady, but
So, go ahead, Alex.
I was just gonna say I agree with both of you mostly, except there is like boyfriend and I have talked and we would spend an obscene amount of money to see Celine. If she ever was able to perform again.
Yeah, it's fair.
Go see Titanic.
I do want to see that.
Yeah.
So I completely agree with you. It is a total to do. What kills me in LA is the parking at concerts.
Yeah, of course.
I went to go see Avril Lavigne at the Kia Forum. Great show. I had floor seats. They were like not the best floor seats, but good floor seats, right? Paid like maybe $130, $140 a ticket, which is fair, right? For like a concert like that, you know, especially in this economy. I get to the venue, did not prepay for parking. And
that's tough. You have to do that.
Learned
Yeah.
the hard way. I get there and they're like, I'm going to get canceled for saying this. I get there and they're like, parking is going to be $40. And I went, paid. He goes, oh, no, it's sold out. I went, okay. And so he goes, yeah, you're just going to have to exit. And I was like, okay. And so I drive forward and I was like, where do I park? And he goes, you're going to have to park at SoFi Stadium. Parking's $100.
At SoFi?
I went, $100?
Across the parking lot?
Literally across the street.
Yeah.
Hey.
I was like, across the street, $100. You got me fucked all the fucking way up.
Did you just find a parking spot?
Well, so I drove forward and the guy's like ushering people and I just parked.
I love that. Actually,
I just parked.
Amazing.
I love
I
it
just parked.
because it's highway robbery. So
It is. And my sister-in-law was like, well, what about if somebody doesn't park? I was like, they paid for parking. They're going to get a parking spot.
Yeah,
like, they're not just not going to park them.
What are they going to do? Like, they didn't put a sticker on any of the cars,
No, they
right?
didn't.
So
They didn't put a sticker on any cars. Exactly.
yeah.
And that was my logic. I was like, I parked. And my sister-in-law was like, our car's going to get towed. What are we going to do? I was
That
like,
is actually me. I am a rule follower and I would have been stressed about it.
but I have like an alert if my car gets broken into. Like I'll get a notification. I'll leave the venue.
You would know.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm like, it is what it is. Honestly, if it gets towed, I don't know. It's a gamble I'm willing to
You thought about that when you're like, well,
$100, $400. They'll walk across the street. Don't fucking say anything. I'm like, I'm into it.
yeah. Okay, that's
And
fair.
it paid off.
Okay.
He found the Pop-Tart.
Okay, well, as we move on towards the end, we do this thing called A-List of the Week, where we highlight something that we have enjoyed this week.
Could be anything. Shout it out or recommend
something. Could be a
something.
show. Could be a food. Could be a person. Could be Milo.
Drop it. Come here.
Do you want to go?
Welcome. You have to give me the intro.
Oh, it's time for.
Oh, and then you have to like sing A-List of the Week. Can
Okay.
you do it as a guest?
Yes.
Thank you.
It's time for.
A-List of the Week.
Ooh,
That was great.
I liked it.
Thank you, Dylan.
Thank you.
My A-List of the Week this week is, it's officially December 1st, and if your tree isn't up, it better be as of today.
Mine's
For
not
sure,
up.
for sure.
As of today, December 1st.
Well, I'll be in Europe.
You got to put it up before, so
I'll
when you
be-
come
yeah,
back.
Dylan's
I'll
leaving
be
the
in Asia.
country.
Yeah, I'm
so
not doing a
he's not
Christmas
doing
tree.
a Christmas tree. Maybe you're gonna put something up in your little hotel.
Oh,
Nope.
yeah. Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm in 7 different hotel rooms, you guys. I'm not bringing a Christmas tree to Asia. I love
Just a
you all.
little,
A
okay,
little
fine.
paper? Okay.
My A-List of the Week is to get your Christmas decor up unless you're traveling to another country.
In that case, iPhone background.
Yes.
Yes. That's your A-list. That's just like that's a demand you're making.
Yeah, that's an order.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's enjoying Christmas this week.
My A-List of the Week is Grimace is here.
Love that. I actually don't have one. I do this every time.
Every time she can't think of it. And then she goes, oh, yeah, it's...
Yeah. I just got to think for a second.
Well,
I can
Allison...
go. Do you want me to go next?
Yeah, you should go.
So because as you guys know, we're obviously filming this before December 1st. I have been, but this will be pertinent because the week of, I've been re-binging Stranger Things in prep for Stranger Things 5 because I never did rewatches throughout.
Okay.
I only ever did, I know, so sweet. I only ever did, like I would watch the current season and like a recap. So but the upside down, who knows what it is? You know what I mean? And so I'm like going through and actually like re-binging Stranger Things right now. I'm on season 3.
Okay.
In prep for season 5, but I will have watched season 5 by the time this airs. And so my shout out, my A-list of the week is Stranger Things.
That's a gamble. What if it's bad?
I don't think it will
I'm
be.
just kidding. I actually
know.
stopped after season 2, so.
Well,
don't
that's
really
fair.
know.
Season 3 is my favorite season. What I would honestly do is they have a recap that plays. It's like 4 minutes. Watch the recap for season 2 and 1 and then just start on season 3. It's so fun. It's like summery vibes, so it's gonna be nice for like winter.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Okay.
Excellent A-list of the week, Rec.
Okay, I have one.
Knew it.
I've been wearing the Rare Beauty perfume with the
So good.
layering balm,
Yeah.
and I'm loving it. I have the
Okay.
pink one. I think that it is like the floral
Yeah.
layering balm. Big fan. And why aren't other people doing this?
Yeah.
The layering balm is so fun.
I just can't, like, I love how much positive press she got for being disability inclusive.
Who are we talking about?
Selena Gomez.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Selena.
Is that her brand?
Yeah, it's Rare Beauty. As Trisha Paytas says, did she name it that because of her rare disease? Which
Her
is
rare
crazy, lupus.
Yeah.
But yeah, the bottle is it's like the lid for it is like this. The pump is like this big, and so people that don't have hands
yeah,
or can't,
Yeah,
like
they
push
can.
with just a finger.
correct, can press down on it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Fully, and it's like one of the only I haven't really seen that in a lot.
That
of
is so
perfumes.
interesting and like amazing
It
that she
actually
even
smells
considered
good.
it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Because Allison smells good.
Oh,
Thank you.
Layering balm.
love that.
Okay, something else we do is we shout out the celeb birthdays of today. So today, December 1st, our birthdays are Robert Irwin is 22.
Oh my god, a baby.
Shout out, hottie.
I hope as of now, I don't know if it's over or not, but Dancing with the
Dancing
Stars,
Stars.
I want him to win.
Same.
Zoe
Isn't
Kravitz.
it down to him and one other person?
No, there's still like 4.
Okay.
Zoe Kravitz is 37.
Love.
Icon.
Normally, oh nope, not saying that person. Janelle Monáe is 40.
Icon.
Sarah Silverman is 55.
All of these are gay icons. This is crazy.
Bette
Bette
Midler is
Midler.
80.
A lot of K-pop actors, hey.
Yeah, I just don't really know
Not
them.
K-pop if they're actors, babe.
K-pop artists.
Whoa.
there you go.
Sorry.
Do you know who
Alex
Sarah
knows them all.
Snook is?
Yeah, from Succession.
She's
Yeah.
38. I don't know
Love
her, but
her.
shout out. Phil DeFranco is 40.
Love.
Do you know Golden Brooks?
Nope.
Well, she's 55.
Love her.
Okay, and then what entertainment was released today?
In history.
Christmas Vacation, 1989.
Wow.
In history, yeah.
In history, yeah.
The future.
Storage Wars premiered in 2010. A great
Cute.
show.
Love
Big fan.
Storage Wars.
Wish
wow.
they still did that.
Literally.
Yeah.
Love.
The husband-wife couple. Do you remember them?
Nope.
Brandy and she was like the blonde. They were like the hot couple.
Oh, the buyers?
yeah, the buyers.
Yeah.
Love them.
The Shape of Water. Didn't we just talk about this?
Yeah, because it was his birthday
Doug Jones
last
is in
week,
it.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doug Jones.
This came out in 2017. Doug Jones is an actor that went to Ball State. He's in Hocus Pocus. He plays Billy.
Oh, love.
He always plays that like
Went to my
gangly,
college.
tall characters.
Didn't he?
Yeah.
Wasn't he just in the news for something?
Oh no, bad or good?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think it was
don't know.
bad.
I don't know. I didn't
Might have
see.
been.
Anything else fun?
Not really.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
Pretty quiet and entertainment.
Okay, do you want to take us home?
Dylan, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for being
Tell the
here.
kids where they can find you.
I don't want any kids to find me.
Fair.
But adults.
So after having
Fair.
just talked about Colleen on
Yeah.
last week's episode, let me try that again.
Yeah.
yeah, any
Dylan, tell
adults-
the listeners and viewers where they can find you.
any adult in the room can find me on on
That sounds like you're gonna say OnlyFans.
nope.
Love
Nope.
that.
They can find me on Instagram at Dylan Schmoll, and at TikTok on and
On
on
TikTok.
TikTok at Gay and Trying.
Guys,
And we'll be
watch Gay and
waiting
Trying.
so patiently for
On
your
bated breath.
content. Yeah, for your guys' content. And for a new season. Fingers crossed.
Hoping. Definitely more content on the way. For sure, 100%.
For sure.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Please subscribe also to us if you
And
aren't.
Yes, please leave us a speak pipe.
Leave us a speak pipe, and we will see you in the next one.
Safe travels to Asia Dill.
I'm good. Hopefully.
You're there right now.
Could you imagine? I'm like dead when this comes out.
Oh my
Okay, I
gosh.
Oh wait,
What?
that famous.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.